given that an aeroplane leaves an airport and flies due north at a speed 1000 km/h. That means speed it is given here. Time it is given, isn't it? No, time it is given here. And at the same time, another aeroplane leaves the same airport. That means we can consider this as the airport, isn't it? And this is the airport. Then one it is moved in this direction towards north. Other one it is flies towards west here. So we both having different speed. So therefore, definitely for the same 1.5 hours, their distance traveled by both these should be different. Okay. Yeah. So we needed to calculate first the speed, isn't it? That means distance traveled in 1.5 hours for both these. How we know that speed is distance is equal to distance by time is equal to speed. Therefore, distance is equal to speed into time. Correct. So we can use that one. So here it is for the first aeroplane. We can say the speed of, I'm writing here, speed of aeroplane 1, which is given 1000 km/h. Okay. And per hour. So 1.5 hours, so what should be the distance traveled? Therefore, distance traveled by aeroplane A1, which is equal to speed into time. It is 1.5 hours. Correct. So 1.5 hours we can written as 1 into 3/2. So we can divide this one. We will get 500 into 3. You are getting 1500 kilometers. So this is the plane which is in this which direction? Towards north. Correct. Towards north. And next one, we can calculate that one distance similarly. Distance traveled by second one, that should be equal to its speed. It is 1200. Time it is the same. 3/2. Listening or not?
Yeah, I'm listening.
600 it is there. So you are getting 1800 kilometers. Correct?
Yeah.
So then both these distances we got. Then what's the question? How far apart after 1.5 hours? After 1.5 hours, the plane towards east reach 1200 kilometer away. Correct? And this one reached here. So what should be this distance? That's the question. So in this triangle, we can take ABO. In triangle ABO, we have AB square, which is equal to OB square plus OA square. Pythagoras theorem again, correct? Pythagoras theorem. Then AB square, we can calculate it. Therefore, AB is equal to under root. OB square it is. OB it is this one. 1800 plus 1500. The whole square. Is it? So, we can calculate that one. So, if we are taking this one. This one 1800 the whole square. So 18 and 15. You can see if we multiply both of these, what you will get? The 18 square it is 3, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The same here 225 it is the square of 15 and 100 square it is 10,000. Isn't it? So this much is over. So if we add both these, what you will get? That you can see. Yeah, under root. We can add both these. What you will get? This become 9, isn't it? 4 and this become 9. 2 and 2 become 4 and 3 and 2 become 5. I'm going to write again 10,000 here, 10,000 here. So we can take 10,000 common out, isn't it? So what we can say here, this become 10,000 is square root. It is 100 here. Into under root 549. 549, we can take that one under root 9. 9 into 6. 61 into 100. So that means 549 we taken as 9 into something, because 9 it is a square term, correct? Yeah, so it is divisible by 9, the square term. Other square term it is 16, it is not divisible by 16. Okay, and also not divisible by 5 square, that is 25. So we written 9 square there. So 9 square root also we can take. So we are getting 9 square root, it is 3. 3 into 100, 300. Under root 61 kilometer. This is the answer. So you do this one and then we'll go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we can do in the next class, the remaining part in the next class. Till then, if any doubt, you can come, yeah. You can send me through that comment box, you will write it. And we can discuss that also in the next class. Okay. Okay then.